Let us observe about Constitution of India, Part 3rd, Articles 12 to 35. Subject to certain conditions, some exceptions, and reasonable restrictions, guarantees these fundamental rights. First, right to equality before law and equal protection of laws, irrespective of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, of opportunity in public employment, and by abolition of untouchability and titles. Second, right to freedom of expression, assembly, association, movement, residence, and profession. Second, of certain protections in respect of conviction for offences. Third, of protection of life and personal liberty. Fourth, of free and compulsory education for children between the age of 6 and 14 years. And this fifth one is of protection against arrest and detention in certain cases. Now come to next, that is right against exploitation, for prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor, for prohibition of employment of children in hazardous jobs. And next is right to freedom of religion, freedom of conscience and free profession, practice, and propagation of religion. Next, freedom to manage religious affairs. Then, freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. And finally, freedom as to attendance at religious instruction or religious worship in educational institutions wholly maintained by the state. Next, cultural and educational rights for protection of interests of minorities to conserve their language, script, and culture. Next, for minorities to establish and administer educational institutions of their choice. And last one is right to constitutional remedies by issuance of directions or orders or writs by the Supreme Court and High Courts for enforcement of the fundamental rights. You need to get it by heart so that you can answer properly in coming examination.